Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where our party is exploring the Shadow Curse lands in preparation for assaulting, or rather infiltrating, Moonrise Towers, tricking the cult into believing that they are assisting them so that they can discover the heart of it, and presumably put an end to Ketheric Thorm, the devotee, first of Selûne, late of Shar, and finally of the Absolute, who is the heart of the curse that has darkened these lands. We've reached a new location here on the map. If we take a quick look, we're not quite sure what's down here, so we're exploring, checking it out, looking for treasure and magic items and monsters to defeat as we clear the map in order to fully avail ourselves of all the resources available to our heroes. Let's see, we're all snuck up, it looks like. Let's accept Shadowheart. There we go, okay. Let's creep forward and start exploring. Looks like we've got a burlap sack down there and a heavy chest up here. In terms of getting down, there is a doorway down there. So if we come around, we can get down without jumping. For now, let's make our way up this ladder. We do have... Oh, interesting. There's a nest here with a severed head in it. The severed head of a young woman. The jaw is ripped off, locking her face in an eternal bloody scream. Well, that's disturbing. Not sure what kind of creature would have a severed head in its nest, but it's a fairly large nest. Let's take a look at this heavy chest here. Seems there is something down there with visibility. Okay. Shadowheart cast a spell, so we need to re-sneak her, and then Tava can examine the contents. Let's see. We've got a potion of greater healing. I think Shadowheart used one of those. An antidote. A potion of animal speaking is good to have, and another potion of healing. Alright, some good potions in there. Let's see if we can determine what is showing this visibility range over here.
Don't waste a step.
Let's creep forward a little bit. Can we see whatever it is? This is perhaps another one of those cases where there's something waiting in ambush and we need to pass a perception check to have a chance to see it in its stealth position. Let's not worry about looting for now. Everybody failed their perception check, so we're definitely going to get ambushed here. Not quite sure where it would be, but they've got visibility on this whole area here, so they're protecting this gilded chest, it seems. What's going to be a good position? Now, somebody picked up... Somebody can't be surprised, right? Didn't I pick something up like that? I feel like somebody had alert as their feat. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Tava was a savage attacker. Shadowheart was a warcaster. Karlach grabbed Great Weapon Master. What did we get on Astarion? Oh, Sharpshooter. Alright, so nobody has alert, but did somebody have an item or something that prevented them from being surprised? I feel like there was something. Was it armor? Full strength. Oh, here's the Infernal Retribution. But this is weird because I thought Tava took some fire damage from this. I thought it was only the person who attacked her. Gloves of Missile Snaring. Right, she gains extra damage when she's concentrating on a spell. I've forgotten about this. We should be casting light before we go into battle to gain that concentration. There's the light cantrip, movement speed, invisibility. Treader by Twilight. I thought we had something that prevented somebody here from being surprised, but I guess I'm wrong about that. So what we could try, and this is really an interesting idea. Let's have our boy Astarion here cast invisibility on himself. Then we'll have him sneak up, and we'll see if we can cross this threshold and loot this chest without proccing the ambush. Here we go. Okay, so he's going to pick up the Frost Prince, an amulet which grants the Ice Knife level 1 conjuration spell. That will... I don't think anybody needs that. We'll pick that up and add it to wares. Okay, he's surprised, but the rest of the team is not. So let's see if we can... we got Needle Blights. Okay, they did some damage to him. Let's go ahead and take ranged attacks, because we remember these guys like to blow up when you kill them. So looting the chest broke his invisibility and procced the ambush. That's, I guess, good to know. For our girl here, let's go with a firebolt. It's a critical miss.
Oh my word.
Karlach, let's have you make some attacks. I don't know why that's a disadvantage. Okay, he blew up. That's fantastic. Let's make some more attacks. And that's her turn.
Survival is all that matters.
Tava doesn't have an action left. She has a bonus action. Stage Fright. Let's throw it over there. Very nice. That's her turn. Yeah. Astarion's taking quite a bit of damage here. Saved against Constrict. That's fine. Saved against Constrict again. Okay. So Astarion kind of got surprised here. Fortunately, we don't need to disengage. So let's... Where can we get to? We want the high ground if possible. Although with Sharpshooter, it doesn't matter. So let's just back away as far as we can. Oh, we're immobile for some reason. We got hit by Constricted. Okay. Its attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. Can't move. This might be... Okay, this might be a good time to... maybe use a Misty Step to get away. Don't we have Misty Step? I could have sworn we did. Did I? Maybe I had an amulet on him that I took off and swapped for something else. What did I... Oh, he's wearing Speak with Dead. I forgot to put the other amulet back on. All right, well... That's a mistake. Who is this? This guy's pretty badly hurt, so maybe we can hit him. Yeah, look at this. We've got disadvantage. So a spell is definitely the way to go here. We could try to use Tasha's to remove somebody, or we could probably take somebody out with a magic missile here. Why don't we go for the guaranteed damage and just take this guy out? We'll do 1, 2, 3 on him. Oh, there's 4? Alright, well, let's throw 1 on that guy. Okay, so he dies. That guy died as well from the explosion. That's actually really cool. We took no additional damage. We can't move. There's no dodge in this game, so the only thing we could really do here is drink a healing potion. And we've got 7 of those, so maybe we'll do that as our bonus action and end turn for him. Alright, so, there's only 3 left. The big boys. Let's have Karlach here make some ranged attacks. There's a 10. And an 11. Very nice. That's a good turn for her. Shadowheart, why don't you fire off a bolt? There's 11 damage, and that takes him out. Fantastic. And then Tava. Now that one I don't think exploded. It's just the little guys that explode. So maybe we go in here for some melee against this guy with Tava. Her Savage Attacker will be very useful here.
Another day, another fight.
Okay, we are getting the... What is she concentrating on? Nothing? Oh yeah, I did it again. I forgot to cast the spell. So she's getting acid and psychic from that. If we had her concentrating on a spell, there'd be another d4 of acid there. Let's go ahead and maybe... do we want to flourish this guy? Sure, why not? Oh, we can actually throw a smite into that if we want. I don't think we need to burn spell slots on her, so we'll avoid that and end turn. Oh yeah, let's take the opportunity attack. Okay, so he's entangled, what's her name? He's entangled, Karlach. Alright, we don't have a lot we can do here. Let's, toggle off Sharpshooter for now. And just take shots. That's the best we can do. There's an 11 damage. I love that. Okay. And then we can't really hide here, so let's just end turn. Karlach. Where's this last one? Yeah, we can't move, so we're gonna have disadvantage from range, but it's still pretty high chance to hit here. Very nice. Oh, he's concentrating. Oh, on ensnaring Instarian. Nice. Okay, good turn from her.
Will protect me.
Let's try a Firebolt. Nice crit, 17. He's doing really well in his concentration saves.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And then Tava... You can't... Where is this guy? You can't get to him, so let's maybe fire an arrow.
Try me.
He's got 1 hit point left. If we can hit one more time. Okay, there we go. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to detect the ambush ahead of time, but we were still able to defeat the fight, defeat the combat, win the combat. All right, so Astarian's a little bit hurt here.
What's next, I wonder?
How many spell slots do you have? You have a 3rd level Cure Wounds for him, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. This is going to be 9 to 30 healing on Astarian.
Take 2.
Plus 19, that's pretty good. We'll take that. And then I think he can survive at 55. I think that's fine. I do wish we had some good berries. I'll have to remember to get those. Hopefully, now that the Thaniel quest is done, Halsin shows up at camp all the time instead of just being not there half the time.
Believe this.
I don't know. We'll have to find out about that. I might just hire a hireling and make them a druid and just have some good berries that way. A reliable source of them. All right, let's loot around. There could be some alchemical ingredients here. There's wood bark from that guy.
What's inside?
More wood bark from that guy. We can go into the gilded chest here. So we do have blue dye. We'll add that to wares. Loot these guys a little bit.
Another step forward.
Got shadow cursed vines all over the place, which is annoying. Okay, looking at the map, it doesn't. Yeah, it seems this is a dead end of sorts, right? So we got to head back over to the way we came. I guess we can take one quick look around here. There's one more. No, we already looted that guy. Yeah, there's not much here. We can kind of come to the edge to flesh out the map a little bit. Just double check if we maybe have a survival check and find a what's it called, a buried treasure. Oh, look at that! Right there, I found it. That's lucky. A bronze goblet, 29 gold. We'll take it. Okay, that's right. There was one more thing here. down in the base of this area, if we go inside, there's some dead folks. The headless corpse, I guess the head is up in the nest there. Nothing on it. All right. And then piles of bones, burlap sack. When they all kind of cluster on top of stuff, it makes it hard to like mouse over. All right, let's do it this way. Nothing in there. Okay. What about this one? We do have a letter. Dear Mum, you forgot me and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ears, so I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Lupperdiddle Swire, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people. And I need help, Mum. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Swift. Mum, oh Mum, sorry, I wasn't brave. Ugh. That's pretty disturbing. Well, whoever left that is long dead, and very sad little story there, but what can you do? We would help them if we could, but, you know, they're dead and gone, so there's not much we can do about that. With that combat and that looting completed, we'll head back this way. See what else we can find. No way to cross that. We have to go the long way. Okay. Okay, now from here, we want to come down to this location. All right, so we'll hug the left here. And what do we find here? What do we see? Bunch of failed survival checks.
That might be worth a look.
And the edge of the map. All right, let's dig up the dirt mound. Inside we find a scroll of Cloud of Daggers. 44. I'm not sure about that one. Is this something we want to try? Who would we send this to? Maybe Astarion. 44 is pretty low. 4 to 16 damage. I think we just sell this. I don't think there's a situation where I'd be really wishing that I had that so I could use it. Alright, taking a look at the map. Where do we want to go next? Okay, now we need to cross the river. And we've explored the House of Healing. There's more up here. Yeah, there's a lot still left to see. We know there's something hidden away in the Masons Guild. We need to get to the Waning Moon to punish the wicked. We can cross the Tollhouse here and find out who's there. So we've been here before, but before we didn't have the protection and couldn't deal with the curse. Now that we have the protection spell, we can cross the bridge and see what's on the other side. So there may be enemies.
Yes, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Don't know what might be on the other side, so we're going to sneak up here and cross the bridge.
Anything of use?
So we've got some sort of structure here. Why don't we go around the outside and just see what we can see, observe from the outside. There's some ballista here that were probably used in the battle. This is the Reithwin Tollhouse. Okay. Here we have a waypoint. Very nice find. Always love discovering those. Let's continue examining around the outside here. We have a path up from this tree up to the roof area if we want it. What do we see in here? Table with some tin items on it. A couple of vases and some double doors. There's also cupboards. All right, I don't see enemies, so let's take a quick gander at some of the containers here. All right, really nothing there so far. We continue around the outer courtyards here. Just trying to get a feel for what might be inside before we enter. Got a cutting board. Dog collar pile.
Simple enough.
This is a new container.
Jagoda. All these collars belong to pets.
A tag on this collar reads Woofy. Lunta. Okay, so this is a creepy start. There's a bunch of pet collars here, and then cooking areas, and what seems to be a tree stump and a cleaver that was used to behead the pets. I wonder if this is I wonder if this is an indication that there was like a siege or something, and they ran out of food, so they started eating the animals. It's either that or some sort of dark ritual, right? Lady Shar, grant us the power to defeat our enemies. We give you these beloved pets as sacrifices. We've got another outhouse. I don't know if there could be anything useful in here. It seems unlikely. No, just another dirty toilet seat. Our favorite. Okay, let's head back out of this courtyard a little bit. I can hear somebody making, like, comments. So at some point we may want to go up to this upper floor and check out what's up here. Visage of cowardice. Okay, so there's some sort of like, there's something in there. Some kind of creature. I guess that's undead, or not sure yet. Okay, let's continue around the exterior here for now. We've got tiered shelves here. A couple of burlap sacks. Some bottles on the shelves. Okay, there's a skeleton over here. Okay, Dark Justiciar's plea. Shar, singer of eternal night, is this the glory you spoke of? I have journeyed through sheer darkness, with once unerring faith as my guide. I have faced myself in mortal battle. I have been hunter and the hunted within your labyrinth of shadow. In these trials, I sought your favor, yet felt nothing but your contempt. I was promised the comfort of nothing. So why do I feel the torment of everything? In the final trial, I felt no triumph. The girl barely flinched as my blade pierced her flesh, yet her eyes betrayed her grief. How much torture had she endured? How many tears had she shed? What sort of man have I become that I would inflict such torture? What sort of goddess would demand it of me? And still, only silence. And in silence, I have my answer. This guy had a test of faith, didn't like what Shar was demanding of him. Let's see. We've got some interesting skeletons over here from the battle ages ago, eons ago. There's another dagger.
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shar and Ketheric Thorm.
Okay. Let's creep around the outside a little bit. We've got barricades. More skeletons. Yeah, most of them don't have much. I guess they've probably all been picked clean long ago, right? By the scavengers of the dark. There is a signpost here, which is interesting.
Dark Justicius, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm. North Reithwin, East Reithwin Tollhouse, South Moonrise Towers, West the Waning Moon.
Okay, so we knew all that. Because we have a map. So we didn't really need to read that. Let's creep this way a little bit. What is going on over here? It looks like there's a path down. Some sort of pool? I guess we can't... Yeah, we can't get in there, whatever that is. Alright. There's another bridge over here leading to something. Leading south, I guess? And another waypoint? Where's that?
We're close.
Ah, Moonrise Towers.
I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That is our Dream Guardian speaking to us, so... At least we know how to get to the towers when we need to. For now, let's avoid that. And continue our exploration of the Tollhouse here. So, we're not going to be able to go around the outside here. Although there is some stuff down there that we probably want to explore a little bit. So for now, I guess we have no choice but to kind of make our way through, or I guess we could go over. Although, not everyone's going to be able to make that jump. So I guess, having gone around the exterior, it's time to make our way inside here. Okay, so right off the bat, we have some visages of regret. We take a look at this. This is a level 7 Grim Visage, undead. Looks like they're spellcasters, maybe? Because their intelligence is their primary stat. The visage is floating in shadowy limbo. It cannot be damaged until drawn into combat. Okay, so we can't ambush them, it seems. Or rather, we can get a surprise round, but the first attacker won't do much. Notable features include accursed coins, controls part of the coins protecting the toll collector. Okay. Necrotic resistance, psychic vulnerability, poison immunity. Okay. That's good to know. So, if we want to kick off a fight with a surprise round, we don't open up with Astarion, we open up with probably Shadowheart. Just firing off a cantrip to draw them into combat. They won't be damaged, but then the other three can do their thing. And we do want to be doing our additional psychic damage here from Tava's ring, because they're vulnerable to it. So let's have her cast the light cantrip, like, out here. And then let's make sure everybody's sneaked up. That's good. And then we'll come over to, like, here with the group. And then we'll go into turn order. We're gonna have Shadowheart sneak around the corner here and draw this guy into combat. Maybe a Sacred Flame? That's 80. Yeah, alright, we'll go with a Sacred Flame here and see what happens. Okay, so this thing should be... Huh. It fled? Interesting. It fled rather than fight. Okay. That's odd. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Maybe we need to speak with them? Well, we drove it away from where it was, so I suppose... Huh, not sure what to make of that, to be honest. Let's explore a little bit more. And then maybe we need to talk to one of them. Oh, now, interesting. Remember it said they were protecting the coins that guard the toll keeper? So, where we picked up those gold coins are, like, it seemed to have been standing there. I wonder if we need to go around and collect up all these gold coins. I do hear somebody walking around and the jingling sound of coins as well. So maybe there's like a trick here. Or some kind of condition.
Forget it. It's blocked from behind.
I can't get into this room yet. At least not from this door. Interesting. There's what appears to be some sort of messed up lift over here. Well, I think what we're going to do then is collect up gold coins and continue exploring until we're forced into a fight, I guess?
Don't mind if I do.
The visages don't seem hostile, I don't think. Maybe we have to persuade them to fight? It said they can't be harmed until they're drawn into combat. We attacked with Shadowheart and it fled rather than being drawn into combat. So perhaps there's some, like, mechanism we need to do to force them to fight. Perhaps we need to insult them or anger them somehow. I'm also noticing the gold coins, so I think we got to pick all those up as best we can. We can now explore out here. A little bit of a slower roll here as we're trying to figure out how this works, but you know, as powerful as we are, I'm trying to play in a way that preserves resources and lets us go as long as possible between long rests, just because we get all these benefits and stuff that end on a short rest or a long rest, and I'd like to preserve them as much as possible. All right, who do we have over here? Zealot crits. All right, this is part of Moonrise Towers. And let's see, over here we've just got some barrels. There is a heavy chest. All right, let's go grab that. We've got some other stuff here. It looks like some folks were set up for some sort of a picnic. A bottle of Rosymorn fire wine. Got a heavy chest here. Hold on. This chest is suspicious. It's got 100 hit points. All right, well, let's see what's inside there. A peridot ring and some gold. All right. And nothing much else. The skeletons... Ah, okay, the skeletons have something interesting. Some serpent fang toxin and a letter. Psalm the last. Mistress Shar spread putrid flesh across the table before me. Eat of my bounty, she urged. She pressed her bitter mouth to my ear and her clawed hand to my loin. Take your pleasure, she whispered. Her tongue dripped poison into my mouth. Be quenched, she cried. The harpers near victory, our fates are writ. Dark goddess, we partake as you charged. On this great beast's flesh let us feast. Our loins and lips let us ravish. Of this poison let us drink. If darkness we must know, let us be gorged as it takes us. So it's like, if you're gonna die anyway, rejoice in your death and enjoy the darkness. I guess that's Shar's instruction to them. And then, yeah, not a lot here that we're interested in. So let's head back up to the Tollhouse and see if we can figure this place out. It's very strange. We did have some doors down here to an area that we hadn't been able to visit before. Maybe the basement. So let's come over here. Eventually we'll have to go back and deal with those visages of regret, but let's see what's down here first.
If this isn't important, quietly.
Alright, Astarion, get us in, please. Something weird's happening with him.
Better boots.
Okay, alright, hold on. Now we've got... We're in the Tollhouse, behind the heavy oak doors. Got a heavy chest here. Silver ingot. And gold, that's fine. have over here? More crates and chests. I don't know. Usually there's not much in these, but every once in a while I find something good, so I feel like I need to check them. Okay, what else are we dealing with here? There's a crate over there, some more crates over here. And then there's like a wall. Is that open? I'm not sure.
Keep going. That's curious.
Okay, a button. Immediately push it. And there we go. The door's open. Okay. So that's the secret of this area. Some sort of treasure in there, perhaps? We don't see any enemies in here. We've got Goth's logbook. What is this? This messy financial ledger records an import tax charged to merchants by the Reithwin Tollhouse. The tax was clearly excessive. It included gems and jewelry in addition to gold. Several notes are scribbled on the final page. Trade slowing. Merchants scared of Ketheric, nervous of war. He will not take my due. Alright, so the owner of this place was like, I'm keeping all the treasure for myself. Yeah, look at all this. Gold chalice, ingot, rings, amulets, a soul coin. Check out this gilded chest here. We've got some alchemy ingredients and some gold. And then all this, like, expensive stuff on the table. Silver amulet. What do we have here? Gold ingot. Silver chalice. Now, we also picked up a soul coin. We're going to send this to Karlach. I keep forgetting to use these. I wanted to try them out and see what they do to her. Next time we have a battle, I should try and remember to actually use that. I think in a vase. All right. Let's examine this. This is 40 gold for a pound. All right, Karlach can pick that up. Karlach can handle all the art, I think.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
In the crate, we have trash. All right.
Hey, good looking.
There's another piece of art here. If I can have her touch it somehow. Okay.
What to do?
Bunch of vases. Are these vases themselves worth anything? Yeah, 1 gold. Not really. Okay. All right, nothing in the vases. Got a bunch of large bottles.
I'd love to, thanks.
More art. Valley with brook, beach at dusk. Okay.
Nice and quiet now. Best be on my way.
And then nothing over here. All right, so that seems like that's all of his treasure, except there's this... Yeah. There, we can climb down these roots and get even lower. And maybe there's something down here. Okay. So down below, even the lower level of the cellar, I'm having trouble with the camera now. Let me try switching between overhead and regular. Yeah, it's doing that weird thing where it like won't go below the level above.
Bet that will fit in my bag.
All right, we got some alchemy ingredients. I'm gonna have to switch to overhead here, because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. Bullywug trumpet. We do have some wooden caskets, so opening these might pop some undead. Let's see. No. Okay. What else do we have down here?
Better make my next move.
Did that fix it? Yeah, there we go. That fixed it a little bit. Double-clicking her portrait did the trick for me. What else have we got down here? There was a skeleton here somewhere. There we go. On the knapsack there. Just a bone. We also have a... No, I don't need the bedroll. There's a Burlap sack. Nothing. Some rotten food, rotten fish. There is a, what looks like a letter there. Can't seem to mouse over it, though. 1 gold we can take. Nothing of value in the crate. Feels like this is an arena for a combat with undead or something, but it's not happening. We've got a rustic chest over here. Oh, interesting. All right, drow poison. Fire resistance. Valuable stone and some gold. That's nice enough. More mushrooms as alchemical ingredients. I guess that's it. I don't see another way to go here. Like, when we were up above, I saw that hole that we could get down and figured out how to climb the roots to get down here, but from here, I don't see any other path or tunnel or secret door or anything, so I guess it's just a little bit more treasure and the mushrooms is all that's down here. You would have thought an area like this would have... Like, let me take a look. You would have thought an area like this... There's something over here, it looks like, a little bit on the map. So if I go forward based on where Tava's standing... I guess that's probably up above. Yeah. So not much, just kind of like looting around a bit. Yeah. That's it. Okay, well we found some of the Tollhouse treasure. I guess that's fine. We'll head back out. And from here,
At the ready.
I guess we head back up. So we had the one combat against the Vine Blights, and then just a lot of exploration and looting with like question mark, what are we doing here? What's happening in here? What's the deal with this Tollhouse? I do think, given that they're protecting the coins, I do think it's a good thing that I noticed that on the creature's description. And so we're gonna try and find any gold we can and collect it up, because maybe that'll like weaken somebody, like a boss type character. I've located some gold somewhere. No, that's above us. Hold on. Let's not do that just yet. There is a help wanted sign here. Let's see what this has to say.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Just another crate.
Okay. There's another hole here leading down below. Yeah, all these crates seem to be empty. Not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what the gimmick is here yet. I don't fully understand. Because there doesn't seem to be a lot of danger. The one thing that seemed like it was dangerous just ran away when we attacked it. We do have this lower area here. Let me take a look. Does this look like something we can climb down somehow? Maybe? No, that's chasm. So even though it kind of sort of looks like we can jump down there, I think it's just death. So I guess we're gonna go speak to this visage of... Oh, this is a different visage. We saw vengeance or something, or no, regret. This is the visage of obedience. Should we pickpocket it?
What do we have here?
Nothing. Okay. Well, let's stand up and talk to it.
Report to the Tollmaster. Pay the toll.
Huh.
Always room for more.
Super weird. So now, here's an interesting question. Thayan shipment box, that's interesting. And a gate. We saw...
Away from Thay. Jewels and gems, probably. One's still in there.
Here's a Cormier shipment box. A Dale shipment trunk.
From Cormier, it says. Empty cheese from the Dale lands. Or what's left of it.
Okay, so if I take a look at this creature, it has this accursed coins. The cursed visage controls part of the coins protecting the toll collectors. So, what I want to try here is I'm going to attack this thing. It's invulnerable. It runs away. Okay, I was thinking it might leave behind a bunch of coins, but it didn't. We do have an inspector's memo here that I've just noticed. Let's read that.
Nothing of value.
I wanted to read it, not pick it up. B. Fearzu's up to his old tricks, the damn rat. Tried to sail right past without paying toll. A half dozen crates this time, as if we'd miss a shipment that large. Transfer them to impound, and no funny business. We seized 2 chalices just days ago. 1 silver, 1 gold. But it seems they grew legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? I'm not pointing fingers, mind you, but if those chalices don't walk right on back, Garangoth will want answers, and she'll be asking you first, Jay. Alright? I guess we don't really have a choice here. Most of this stuff has been empty. We collected the coins we found on the lower level, so at this point, I think we have to head up to the 2nd floor and see what else is going on here. Here's the visage of greed. Let's start picking up gold. There. Oh.
You brought violence! Unacceptable! But all can be forgiven for the right price.
Who are you?
I require good!
It seems to me like you have enough.
No! 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 You must pay!
If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay!
I'll toss the creature 1 gold piece. How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
Okay. Well, this creature is a corrupted remnant of a greedy Tollmaster. And we also have evidence that he was charging way more than he was supposed to and keeping it for himself. So I don't know if death is the correct sentence, but we're certainly not going to let him rob us blind, so... Yeah. Let's attack.
All must pay! All must pay! Gold! Gold! Gold!
Whoa! What just happened? Ketheric Thormew's Jealous Avarice. Seizing on greed, the toll collector damages a character based on how much gold they're carrying. Okay, so Tava... Karlach was hit for 0. Tava was hit for 275, and Shadowheart went down because of warding bond. Yikes! All right, folks, how are we going to get out of this one? I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.